Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
The famous author and Trappist monk Thomas Merton once wrote, "You do not need to know precisely what is happening or exactly where it is all going. What you need is to recognize the possibilities and the challenges offered by the present moment and embrace them with courage, faith, and hope." I thought of that in terms of our readings today. You know, our first reading we have from the book of Joel, and many weeks ago, as ordinary time in the new year began, you might remember a homily I gave that was sort of based on a first reading of Job. And at that particular point in time, Job was giving God the business. He was frustrated, he was angry, he was upset. He wanted to know what was going on. Well, today we have another first reading from Job, and it's towards the end of the book of Job. And it begins God's response to Job. And we might say God is about to give Job a what for. And God uses a very important image for people of Job's time and in many ways all of Israelite history. The sea was a very terrifying place. The Israelites were not people of the sea. They were people of the land. They tried a couple of times to put navies together with very little success. And the sea always scared them, whether it was the great Mediterranean or the Sea of Galilee or any other sea around them. And God sort of says to Job today, you know, I got power. I can control the sea. Jesus, in our gospel, sort of visualizes for us that power of God, that control, that presence in our life. And so I think Thomas Merton was right. We may not understand God, God's mystery. We say that over and over again. And even when we have stories like our gospel today, you know, to understand the divinity side of Jesus in his journey of faith, in his journey to Calvary. We don't always understand why he does what he does. We can't comprehend it. Mystery, miracles sort of are far beyond us. So we don't need to understand them. What we need to do is recognize them. Be challenged by them, be energized by them, and enter into life as best we can with as much courage as we can gather up and as much faith and as much hope. You know, St. Paul today, that opening line, it's a wonderful line. The love of Christ impels us. It pushes us forward. It energizes us. It gets a hold of us. That's what Paul was saying. We have an example of maybe Jesus' love for his disciples pushing them forward. They don't understand, but it's pushing them forward, helping them to enter into this relationship, to enter into this faith, and live it out with courage and with hope.